Do this. Do this expression.
How was that?
Yeah, that's pretty good. I can always tell when it's Chloe Banderas because you're wearing your hat.
That's
or,
right.
as they say in Spanish, sombrero.
That's right. I also have a sexy neckerchief.
Have you ever run from the bulls?
I chased Dennis Rodman for a couple years.
Oh, okay.
But does that count?
Yeah, well, I guess.
Yeah, and then Scottie Pippen, he won't call me back, but
That's Scottie Pippen. Let me ask you, what's Rodman up to? You don't see much of him these days.
You don't see much of him. Let's see. He married Carmen Electra, and then he put on a dress, and then he wore some makeup.
Well, no, that's Dave Navarro you're talking about, eh?
So I get them all confused up in my Rolodex of Carmen Electra's exes.
Well, let me ask you though, do you think Dave Navarro would have done well in the Chicago Bulls?
Oh, he's so little.
Yes, I know, but
little and guapo. He would be a great distraction. They could send him out and say, like, Scottie Pippen, you go left.
And everybody would be like, who's that handsome Chicago Bill there? And they'd be like,
yes, who's this one with the no shirt and it's a beautiful tattoo?
No, you got to wear a shirt. The NBA rules clearly state you got to wear a shirt.
Right, and perhaps a neckerchief.
Why do you sing neckerchief like that? Why you just say neckerchief? You have to go neckerchief.
See how good it feels?
You know the weird thing is, the minute I did it, I started to enjoy it.
A little bit better.
Can I sing it again?
Neckerchief.
Neckerchief.
You are going to get an endorsement deal with neckerchiefs.
I didn't know they were a company.
Oh, they're huge. Back where I come from, they're huge.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, where do you come from again?
You know, Barcelona.
Oh, Barcelona, yeah. Oh, you sing that Barcelona as well? Let me sing that. Barcelona!
No reason to humiliate me. That was beautiful, yes.
I wasn't humiliating you. I was joining in with your...
You were hot dogging a little bit, yeah.
No, I was joining in with the good-natured hijinks of my Spanish friend.
You sing like an angel, and you were showing off a little bit.
Well, a little bit. I went a bit Mariah.
Poquito. A little Mariah. That's nice. Look at that. Oh, look at this guy. So you think you can Craig? Coming on CBS. So you think you can Craig?
You should Crikey tonight then.
Yep.
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through work tomorrow, okay? Hey, hey, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Denny's. America's Diner is always open. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Quietly now. Oh, pointing. Yes, very good. Everybody sit down. I'm very excited. Somebody in the audience pointed at me as I came out. With their fingers, you know. I like that when people do that. I like it when they do it right there. I don't want to say anything, but there's dudes in Lesbian Row. Either that, or I've just embarrassed myself in front of some... great day for America, everybody. Yes, it's a great day. It's a great day for America, but not a great day for Herman Cain. It's a day after he's been accused of having a 13-year affair. Herman Cain says he's now reassessing his campaign. To put it more accurately, his wife is reassessing his campaign. I think he probably likes that a little too much. That's the problem. I'd like to be president too, but I also like that. It's not a great day for the British Embassy in Iran. The embassy was stormed by protesters. Not the peaceful kind who wear cute little masks. Iranian protesters broke into the embassy, ransacked the place, and set fires. It looked like a Walmart after Black Friday in there. Here at CBS, we've had non-stop coverage of the events in Tehran, and by non-stop coverage, we mean, of course, the Victoria's Secret fashion show. Yeah! That's right. Take that, CNN, with your fully clothed people and your Wolf Blitzer. That's what I want to see, Wolf Blitzer at the Victoria's Secret fashion show. No, I actually don't want to see that. Apparently some of the CBS stations chose not to air the fashion show. They say it's too racy. So for the people in the towns, if you live in a town that didn't get to see the fashion show, I'll summarise the entire show for you. Boobies. Boobies. More boobies. A little bit of ass. Then I turned on the TV and watched the Victoria's Secret fashion show. Now... Oh, come on, you must have seen that coming. Let's be honest, the whole fashion show thing is just an excuse to see women in you know, and they're... I was going to say skivvies, but then I went woo for some reason. I thought about them in the skivvies. But is underwear really fashion? I mean, I think of fashion as a nice pair of pants, maybe a little hat cocked to the side. And by that, I mean, of course, a little hat inside my pants. I suppose underwear qualifies as a fashion because women think of underwear as an expression of their individuality and style, and men use it just to cover up their junk so they don't get arrested. Some men do, anyway. The star of tonight's Victoria's Secret fashion show was a $2.5 million bra made of precious stones and diamonds. The model who wore the bra was very beautiful, really filled it out. Do we have a picture of the... there she is. Victoria's Secret got the name because it started in Victorian times. You know, in Victorian times, the underwear was very big then. People wore bloomers down to their knees. Now, this was because in Victorian times, everyone had enormous genitals. That's actually not true. Actually, back in Victorian time, people had tiny little genitals because sex had not been invented. It was... Sex was invented in the 1960s. The English poet Philip Larkin, his most famous quote is, of course, "Sexual intercourse began in 1963, which was rather late for me." Then his second most famous quote was, "Whiskey flows from my cup. Oh yeah, back that ass up." Here's one for you. Have you got a picture of Philip Larkin, do you? Wow, there he is. Oh, yeah, back that ass up. Now, I know what you're thinking. Come on, Craig, another talk show going on about Philip Larkin and the British poets of the 1960s? Come on! No, I'll talk about the underwear then. I don't require much from underwear as long as it protects my thighs from chafing when I dance around the pole. But if I had to choose... I prefer cotton underwear because it's soft and fluffy. It's like dipping my balls in a cloud. Say that? By the way, dipping my balls in a cloud is my favourite collection of essays from Henry David Thoreau. There, is that better? Do we have a picture of Henry David Thoreau, do we? There he is. We got a lot of pictures, don't we? We've got pictures of everybody. Do we have a picture of Henry David Thoreau dipping his balls in a cloud? What? See that again? there's your classy late-night comedy right there. He's not really dipping, though. He's just surrounded his genitals in a fog. I've noticed that men's underwear actually gets smaller and smaller. A couple of weeks ago, I tried on a thong. I haven't been able to find it since. I think my body just swallowed it. I think of G-strings as the underwear version of Whitney Houston, you know, because they love crack. I did a show in Hollywood, Florida recently, and someone threw their underwear on the stage. I didn't get his number, but underwear... The underwear had something written on it, and I was like, and I picked it up and I threw it to the side. That's how old I've gotten. You throw underwear, and I'm like, next thing you know, I'll be confusing the microwave for a TV. I love this show about popcorn. What next? Men's underwear's always changing. Do we have remember that old-timey men's underwear ad? You got that? Yeah, look at that. There. That's the way it used to be. Just a dude in his underpants playing tennis. Times have changed, though. You got the modern-day underwear ad? We got that? Yeah, look at that. Ew. That's David Beckham. My underpants are so tight. That's why I talk like this. Show me that again. Oh, that rope is very scratchy. Oh, I broke my knee. What kind of underwear do you wear, Chloe Banderas? It's Chloe Banderas tonight, I can tell by the hat.
See, you can tell by the sombrero that I'm wearing. It's me.
Yeah.
Yes, I like to wear something that's breathable.
You like to wear something that's washable?
Breathable.
Oh, breathable. I'm sorry, I have a great deal of difficulty with your accent.
No, that's okay, but that's so I usually wear like live animal fur because the animal's still breathing.
So, you like to wear live animals?
Yeah, just a couple squirrels to make sure they're still breathing, so I'm breathable down there.
Is that legal to put live animals in your pants?
In this country? There is a small but underground group of us. I can get you a membership.
Is that Richard Gere thing?
That's... Hey! Whoa! Hace frio! Hace frio!
I thought I was just an urban legend.
Hace frio! That crossed the line, and beside it was Rod Stewart.
No, not Rod Stewart, man. I met Rod Stewart. He doesn't have anything going on. Well, he might, actually.
Just a whole bunch of squirrels.
Yeah, it might
racing
have
about.
been that. Yeah.
No.
I feel bad for these woodland creatures out of their natural habitat, surrounded by...
It's a good life for them.
Is it?
Yes. It gives them a sense of purpose. You know?
Yeah, instead of aimlessly wandering around a forest gathering nuts.
That's right. I will
They'll
let
be
that
wandering around nuts gathering a forest.
That's right. I was going to let that sit there, but you wrapped it up nicely.
Oh, thanks very much.
Yeah.
Would you care to take us to the commercial break?
This is my favorite part of the show, the first break.
Welcome back. Hey, Chloe Banderas, hit me with some of that hot Spanish mouth organ. All right, knock it off. All right, that's great. Yeah. I know what you're all thinking at home. Oh, come on, Craig. More Philip Larkin. Maybe later. Right?
Hey.
Uh...
See? Oh, what it's time for?
Yeah.
Is it the time when you say what?
Yeah, yeah. Do the thing. You know, when you say what are you ready? I'll say what time it is, and then you tell us.
Es la hora.
Right, okay.
De emails and tweets? No.
Yeah, all right then. Just do the jingle. Yeah! This is from Kim in Nags Head, North Carolina. You ever been to North Carolina there, Chloe?
Oh, sí, Tar Heels me gusta.
Hi, Craig and Geoff. Probably means Chloe. People never take their shoes off when they come to my house. Is it too obnoxious to put up a sign? Yes! Who the hell do you think you are? Take your shoes off when you... I suppose you've got carpets. Do you take your shoes off when you go into somebody's house there, Chloe?
Unless their house is a Japanese restaurant, no.
Do you remember that scene in that movie where the mafia guy, Donnie Brasco, and he goes to the Japanese restaurant and he's wearing a wire in his boot?
His boot, and he's saying, oh, that intrigue.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp.
That's Johnny Depp. He can make anything interesting.
Oh, Johnny Depp could make anything except the Rum Diaries interesting.
Well, no. Anything except the Rum Diaries and chocolat.
Oh, how do you pronounce that?
What?
How do you say that word?
Chocolat. It's a French word for chocolate.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Those French are crazy.
Oh, they are. They've got a border very close to Barcelona. Do you ever go up there to France? And,
oh, sometimes we cut around up there. We go to see the can-can.
See the can-can?
We get in a time machine and we go see the can-can.
Yeah, all right. This is from Patrick in Reno, Nevada. You ever heard of Reno, Nevada? It's a very exciting town, just to the north. A lot of good people live there, take crystal meth.
Yeah, there was a TV show about it that was very defamatory.
Oh, yeah. What was that? Reno 9? There was an actor on that used to wear shorts, so I didn't care for him.
I don't like that guy. I don't like that guy. I think he went missing.
Yeah, he did. Do you know what I think happened? I think he went on a spree.
He went on a crime spree?
Well, sort of a crime spree. He went on a sort of...
dry humping spree?
Dry humping spree, yeah.
Yes?
He started dry humping celebrities he didn't know.
Oh, my goodness gracious. I hope he got Dave Navarro.
That's the thing. That's what got him into trouble, because Dave Navarro was so oiled up that the actor who wore the shorts, I can't remember his name, he rubbed up against Dave Navarro, flew off him, and crashed into Dennis Rodman.
Oh, it's a tragedy. But he was a character actor. Who cares?
Here's the interesting thing about him. He was a character actor, but he was handsome in an odd way.
Yeah, he could drop 15 pounds for sure.
Yeah. I didn't want to say.
What was that letter about?
It's from Patrick, who says, Dear Craig and Chloe. Actually says Chloe. Look, you're getting your own mail now. It said, Dear Craig, I eat candy at work all day and I'm too tired to cook a real dinner when I get home. Should I be concerned about my health, or does this fall under my youthful 20s? You ass. You eat too much candy in your 20s? When I was in my 20s, I was doing Class A narcotics. Not that I'm advocating that. That's a terrible way to live. It damn near killed me. See me scared. I think I just turned everything into a PSA there. Do you?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah?
You did. Yeah, it's nice. The more you know.
What would you do a PSA for if they asked you?
For me, probably about be careful with your neckerchief. You know? Like if you're leaning over to blow out some candles.
Oh, yeah. It could catch fire. Or like the famous dancer Isadora Duncan.
My goodness.
Who wore a big long neckerchief, got in a convertible car, and got caught in the wheel and strangled her.
Yes, they still have her head on display.
Yes. Yeah, it was a terrible grisly end.
Horrible. But we all still talk about it, so better to be talked about.
Didn't get any of that. Something. Is that what you said?
I said I was quoting Oscar Wilde. I said it's better to be talked about.
But wait, Oscar Wilde was Irish. He wouldn't say, talk like that.
That's the best Irish accent I can do.
I don't know that. See, here's the thing about Oscar Wilde. I know what you're thinking, Craig, when will you get back to Philip Larkin? In a while. But Oscar Wilde...
Oh, he dipped his balls in clouds.
Yeah, oh, he did. Yeah.
All the time.
All the time. No, I think he dipped his in absinthe.
That's what
Yeah.
they say. Wait, every time you look up in Ireland, that's Oscar Wilde dipping his balls in a cloud. That's what makes rainbows.
That's what makes rainbows?
Yeah, that's in Ireland.
I did not.
Yeah.
That's what makes rainbows. It's Oscar Wilde dipping his balls in a cloud.
That's you.
That's beautiful.
That's right.
Do you know what that makes me think? That makes me go. Ba, 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 ba.
Yeah, I know. I agree with you. With that.
Well, we've completely out of time. I hope that's helped anyone. We'll be right back after these messages. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the show where tonight it's the big Philip Larkin special.
Hi, Chihuahua.
Ah, that was one of his best works, wasn't it, Philip Larkin?
Hi, Chihuahua. Hi, Chihuahua.
My first guest tonight has got a new concert DVD it's called Cho Dependent. It's in stores now. Please welcome the absolutely adorable Margaret Cho, everybody. You look great.
Thank you.
I really love whatever's going on. And what's this? A door knocker?
Yes. So you can, you know, when you're here, you can just come on in.
Wait, you just knock on that?
Knock 3 times, and you know.
Is this velvet?
This is velvet. Yeah.
Wow, you're just like a whole mixture of. You're like a big fun palace.
Yeah. There's a lot of things. I got a couple of new tattoos.
You
This one-
have got more ink. What's
This
going
is
on?
my friend Sean Barber did this across the street. There's a great tattoo studio. You should go.
I should.
It's called
Actually, I need a
Memoir.
little more ink. Where? Just right here. I'm going to have my kids' names.
Yeah, you should have them do. They're right across the street. And Kim Sayer's over there, and she tattoos me. And then James Spencer Brigg tattoos me, which is this.
What's that? Oh, that's religious, is it?
Well, it's it's Ecstasy of Saint Teresa. It's a lady having a real good time.
Yes. What was Saint Teresa ecstatic about?
I guess she was happy about being in church.
Good answer, Margaret. And I think one we can broadcast this evening. Yeah, you want me to move on and not talk any more about that? Yeah. Well, I would, but I can't. No. Margaret, tell me about this.
This is my show, Cho Dependent. I do comedy, some songs.
You
some
stand-up
music.
comedy?
Do some stand-up comedy.
You do
and
songs?
some music. Yeah, some songs. I have a pretty good singing voice. I mean, people don't expect it to come out of my face, though. I'm a lot like Susan Boyle that way. That's unusual. They don't think it's going to be good, but it's pretty good.
No, I believe that you can sing. What do you sing? Do you?
Like,
I Will
jokes.
Survive?
No, yeah, that.
You're right, you do?
And no. Jokey songs, too dirty to repeat.
We don't
songs
like
for,
dirty.
for ladies to be happy about in church. Those kinds of songs that they're happy in church, that they would sing in church. That's what I sing.
What the hell happened to you,
I don't
Margaret? Yeah. Who hurt you, Margaret? Who hurt you?
Nobody.
Yeah, it's all right. Are you still out doing the comedy clubs and stuff
I
like
am,
that?
but you know where I went on the road? I went to Glasgow.
You did?
I did.
How did it go?
Well, I was in Glasgow, and I was like, it was really good. Except it's hard for me in the United Kingdom because they don't know that I'm a really big star.
They don't? Those.
No. So, and they're not used to Asian women doing comedy or talking.
Or
So it's a little.
or even being there.
Yeah, being there, it's weird. So I would do these shows, and late night comedy shows, and I would get booed on sight.
What?
And I'm like, what? Are you still mad because I broke up the Beatles?
Yeah. That's that way. I mean, people are pretty annoyed about that, Margaret. Still, it's been a while.
I know. They were going to break up anyway.
Were they?
I thought so.
Are you a Beatles fan?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. I love them. But I like Scotland. I like Glasgow. I like haggis.
You like haggis? I've got some haggis here in my TARDIS right
I
here.
know.
I got some. I got some vegetarian haggis.
That's not real haggis, though.
Well, it's vegetarian haggis.
Oh,
You know,
that's
it's
not
kind of
real
yeah.
haggis.
It's
got barley in it.
it's got. That's an interesting accent. What's that accent you do?
I'm trying to do a Scottish accent. I'm
You
like,
know,
"Ah."
you sound like Harry Potter's girlfriend in Harry Potter.
Well, Hermione.
Yeah, no, the Asian Harry Potter's girlfriend. Cho Chen.
Oh,
Is that her name?
I don't know.
That's when you say, we don't all know each other, Craig. Like,
But we do. Craig, we do. That's like everything.
that Scottish accent?
In my mind, it is.
Well, that's good.
Well, like I think some people started to get to know me a little bit because I would walk down the street and people would go, Margaret, Margaret.
No, there's a lot of
and
people
then I
called
realized
Margaret.
that's why that it wasn't me.
No, it is in fact the most popular. Can I take this back or do you want
It's
to keep
really, why is it so cold? You keep this in a cloud too?
Yes.
Really cold.
It is. I like to keep my haggis cold. It brings it down to a presentable size. Otherwise it can be alarming for when you see it. Whoa! Like, don't worry, I can cool it off a little bit. Did you actually try haggis when you were there?
Yeah, I did. I like it fried.
Yes, they do that.
I like it fried with eggs, and I think it's really good. I like a bit black pudding. I like a trifle.
Trifle?
A trifle.
Did you have some trifle? You're doing the accent again.
Yeah,
aren't
I'm
you?
doing now, and I'm doing it's like turning into Australian. Trifle.
Trifle?
Trifle.
Well, I got one of the kangaroos come up and took me trifle right there. Well, come up and bounced right up and dipped his balls in me cloud and went off with me trifle.
In my haggis.
My haggis was over there, and we're going all around the world with these accents.
With the dingo and the baby.
Dingo, baby, trifle,
Haggis.
Russell Crowe came over and he was...
Through a telephone.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
So, we're out of time, aren't we? Yeah, so...
This is this, and you're going to come to Brandu, guess it?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm going to do 5 minutes. I'm going to do a little bit about trifle.
Trifle?
Yeah. Do you wanna go for the big cash prize or the mouth organ?
Let's do the big cash prize.
Big cash prize?
Yeah.
All right. What time is it, Shadow Stevens?
It's time for the big cash prize.
Yeah. Margaret, I hold in my hand 50 United States dollars in singles. Acceptable at any strip club across these United States.
Yay!
All you have to do is answer one of these questions. Once.
Once.
Upon a time.
Okay.
No. All you have to do is answer. No. Here, are you ready?
Ready.
They're all true or false. I don't like this. All right, here's one. I don't like that either. They're all. I didn't know that. All right, you ready?
Ready.
Okay. Iceland is in the North Atlantic. Its capital city is Reykjavik. This is a multiple choice question. During the 17-year run of Lassie, how many times did the famed dog save Timmy from falling down a well? Was it 0 times? Was it once? Or was it twice? Once, twice, 0.
I think, you know what? I think it's a trick question. I think it's Reykjavik. That's the answer.
How can that be?
Trick. True. False. False.
No, thank you.
False.
0.
0.
0 is the correct answer! Margaret Cho, you won $50! Welcome back to the Philip Larkin Spectacular. My second guest today is the New York Times best-selling author. Oh, I'm not impressed by either. What's that coming to go? A New York Times best-selling author. His latest thriller, The Drop, is in stores now. Please welcome the great Michael Connelly, everybody. Michael Connelly. Michael. It's lovely to see you again. I haven't seen you in a while.
It's been a while, yeah.
Yeah, it has. Listen, is this a Hieronymus Bosch?
Harry Bosch. Yeah.
Harry Bosch. Harry Bosch is your LAPD character he's gritty and solves crimes, and he used to go down tunnels in Vietnam.
Oh, yes, all that's true.
Yeah,
That's
I see I've read some of the books, but I haven't read
know
this
that.
one.
Well, I hope you enjoy it.
Well, I hope I do too.
Are you going to really read it?
Yeah, of course I'm going to read it. I actually really read it. I mean, I haven't just asked you here to talk about Philip Larkin, you know.
Huh? By the way, was he ever a New York Times bestselling?
Philip Larkin, to my knowledge, he did not become a New York Times best-selling author. I think he wrote poetry which was much beloved by English intellectuals in the 50s and 60s.
Yeah, wasn't he poet laureate?
Was he a
think
poet
so.
laureate? A poet laureate means he writes poems for the Queen.
Yeah.
Like, there was a young man from Windsor.
That's right. That was one of his better ones.
Do you ever write poetry?
No, I haven't. I take poetry. There's actually a poem in that book, but I took it from a poet.
Well, that's
A British poet named John Harvey.
Really?
Yeah.
It's kind of that's not strictly speaking legal.
No, I got his approval. It's
I see. Is it in the?
It's in there somewhere. He's still alive and working and writing good stuff. He also
Well, he can't be that good a poet if he's still alive, mate.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful. So, what does the drop mean? Is it about the
It means, yeah, a little bit, but it means different things at different times. It's like about a drop of blood. It's about a guy who drops from the top of the Chateau Marmont, a hotel here in LA.
Yeah, I'm familiar with it. It's I've been there myself on occasion.
So have I wrote a lot of this in that hotel.
You did?
Yeah.
Do you go to where you're writing about and then?
I'm a writer, and you know,
kinda
I make it up, but I try to take the real stuff and put it through the imagination.
Well, that's kind of, you do a lot. There's quite a lot of sexual contact in your books. Do you write during sex?
No, usually I wait till after.
Right. Well, you can make notes and stuff, and
I'm not going to deny that's never happened.
right. I think it's the sign of a true artist. Always there.
Always be writing.
Always be writing,
And if
even
you're not,
during sex.
which is the dipping of balls in the cloud.
Yes.
Is the metaphor for what writing's about. And I want to get a picture like Larkin has.
What, you want a picture of you with your balls dipped in a cloud? I don't know if we can get that in time. We can put it in the back of the paperback. We can get it in time for the paperback.
Yeah.
No, that'll be good. When was this photograph taken? Were you at the Grove when this was taken?
The Grove?
Yeah, looks like you were just at the Grove
No,
and someone
I
went,
was-
hey, mate, you want your photograph? And they took your photograph and you went, that'll do.
Why? Are you saying that because of the T-shirt?
Well, you just look like
That's
you've gone to the Grove.
working man's touch.
What that?
The T-shirt.
The T-shirt's good. I like it. It gives you that kind of, yes, I'm a writer, but I also wear underwear.
And enjoy hanging out at the Grove.
Do you listen? You write a lot about the LAPD, the cops here in Los Angeles. Do you ever get off with speeding tickets if they catch you in your car and stuff? They go, you write nice things about us. On you go.
I never get away with anything. It's a damn shame. I just can't get away with anything. And you know, sometimes I would drive around with this and maybe put it on the seat next to me. So
Yeah.
you know, but
That's what you.
it doesn't work. I've actually tried that. It doesn't work.
Really?
Yeah. I think they have a more stiffer. They don't want to be seen giving favors to me because they already helped me with the books.
Oh. I once got off with a speeding ticket from a lady cop. But see, when I think of it now, maybe she wasn't a real cop. Do you ever dress up as a cop when you're writing about cops? Like you dress up as a cop and like walk around your house and go, I'm a cop.
No. You mean like with a badge and stuff?
Yeah, sure, why not?
No, I haven't done that yet. But, you know, it's that kind of immersion into experience that leads to pretty good fiction. So maybe I'm getting a lot of tips from you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no. Right. What about murder? I mean, because you do write about murder. You ever get out and, you know, bumped off a hobo or something like that just to get for a thrill?
No, if I can't get away with a parking ticket, you think I'm going to...
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, you're probably right. You know, I like this. I'm very excited about it. Have you been on a book tour? Are you doing the you know, going around reading bits of your book to people with cats?
With cats? Yeah, a few of them. What's interesting, this book just came out here, but it came out a long time ago, well, 6 weeks ago in the UK, so I went over there and I didn't get to Glasgow, but...
Well, I was going to say, you could have gone with Margaret. She was there.
Right? Yeah, I've been there before. I liked it. But this time, they didn't invite me back.
They didn't? No. Those jerks, what the hell?
So I was in Ireland and London and places like that.
Can you do the accent?
Nah,
Trifle.
trifle. I didn't try trifle. And
Trifle.
I'm glad about that.
No, trifle's nice. It's like frozen custard with Jello.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you're right. It's awful. We're probably best without
Like
it.
blood pudding?
Yeah, but blood pudding. Yeah, well, they
that
call it
nice
black
too?
pudding, but it's
yeah,
fried
black
blood. Basically, it's a scar tissue.
What was going on that made them come? Was this one of these things from Victorian times?
Yeah, yeah.
Why
but-
would someone say, "Let's fry some blood"?
Well, it was during the time of Jack the Ripper, and there was a lot of blood around.
Okay.
So they figured they would try and make the best of things. Have you got any tattoos?
Yeah. I do.
Show me.
I'm intimidated because I definitely I have a little tattoo, and people here have big tattoos.
No, I got some. I got that
I know
here.
you got a big one.
Yeah, well, yeah, and
I got a
tattoo.
little one.
What is your tattoo? Is it very private?
Sort of private.
All right, okay. It's all right.
It's named-
I mean, it's
names of
unusual to
people.
see a tattoo of a penis on a man's hand, but...
That's why I cover it with my.
right, no, I understand why you would do it. But it's a private thing. I don't want to, but I'm kind of like, whoa, and it's such a small one, too.
I have tattoo envy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. Well, we're out of time. So, listen, how's the book selling? Because you could go for the big cash prize if you want.
Yeah, I'd go for that.
Yeah? Yeah, I think you should.
I'm up for it.
Shall I go get it?
Yeah.
All right, then. What time is it, Shadow Stevens?
It's time for the big cash prize.
All right. $50 American if you can answer this question. Are you ready? Iceland is in the North Atlantic. Its capital city is Reykjavik. Name either of the two East Coast American states that fought the bloodless Oyster Wars for more than 300 years until a truce in 1962. Man, that's a really hard question. Like, you...
If I name them both, do I get 100?
No, man.
Okay. All right. Maine.
Keep going. Yeah.
That's my answer.
There's another 49. Just try more.
You said East Coast.
Well, okay. So
All right,
there's-
Massachusetts.
Nope.
New York. South Carolina.
Nope.
Georgia and Florida.
No, sir.
Delaware and Maryland.
Maryland's there. Yeah, Maryland is in there. $50. What? Oh, wait. Oh, you got the thing? Let me see it then. Look at that! Yeah! Michael Connelly, everybody! We'll be right back.
If you're going to be in the LA area and would like to attend a taping of The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, please call 323-570-0059.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
And we're going to do after that cat singing yee-haw is going to be an anticlimax, isn't it?
This is anticlimax part of the show. It's okay.
You know, when you think about it, the whole show is kind of an anticlimax, isn't it?
Oh, don't say that. Don't say it, not so. It was a thrill a minute.
I like you when you talk like that.
I can't help it. It's the only way it comes out.
Yeah. You know, it would be great to hear you. I don't know why I'm doing Transylvanian. That's my...
You sound like you got a reboot.
A what?
A reboot.
Oh, reboot.
Yeah.
I thought you said something rude.
By the way, I'm working on impressions of other robots.
Okay, let's hear it. What you got?
I am Artudito.
Oh, that one that was in Buck Rogers. Beedly beedly, Buck Rogers. That one.
Bidali, 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 bidali.
Yes! It's like we're there.
Check out this one. Danger, William Robinson.
I can't top that. Good night, everyone.